Welcome to Shop Talk for Thursday, June 12th. We have some fun classes coming up this week that I want to share and some really pretty fabric to share with you as well. For our classes on Saturday, June 14th, we have Succulent Garden, which is the quilt behind me. There's still room for that class, and it's just really fun to do something a little bit more geometric with the angles. This one goes together really fast because the pieces are so large, and just a really fun one to put together. Then on Monday the 16th, we have our Sew Social, and there's still room in that. So if you want to join them for the Open Sew and come work on some of your projects, I'm sure everyone would love to have extra people to sew with. And then on Tuesday and Wednesday of next week, we have our Payday Bag. And that's the fun little crossbody bag. It has pockets on the inside and even places for your credit cards. It's a neat one to put together and a very useful one. And so that is on the 17th and 18th if you have time to join us for that one. Let's go take a look at the fabric we have for this week. This week's fabric comes from Andover and it's called Meadow Walk. And I love all of the different colors that we have with this set. The florals are really pretty with the pinks and the teals, and then just those pops of mustard that really complement all the different fabrics. These are really fun to put together. I already made a project that I'm going to share with you using some of these prints. I love that they have some of the fabrics that have these little quilt blocks on them. They just complement each other really well by bringing out some of the lighter pieces in it, and then with the darker and the lighter together, you really get that balance of color. And some of the prints even have these cute little dragonflies on them as well that are really neat to incorporate. And we have some that have just a nice little blender, so something to complement but not really take away from, and would be good just for your stash or using with other projects as well. Let me show you the bag that I just got together. It's two little totes from By Annie. It's a brand new pattern from By Annie. And if you've seen the two big totes, this is the complement to it. Kind of looks the same way, but on a smaller frame. So let's take a look at that bag. Here is the two little totes by Annie, and this is the smaller version of those two big totes. This is the very smallest one. It's a really nice little purse size, and you can see by mixing all the prints together on this bag with the Meadow Walk that it just came together really neatly. And you can see how the mustard straps really bounces out with the purples and the teals of the different prints. And like the other bags, we still have that vinyl here on the bottom of the bag. This class is the last 2 days of July, and there's still some openings. So if you want to learn how to put together this little bag, make sure you call and sign up for that class. Today's Baby Lock highlight is our gathering foot. It's really helpful when we're trying to create kind of that ruffle look, but don't want the hassle of the ruffle foot. Let's take a look at how it works. Here we have our little gathering foot, and the way that it works is it has a slit on the back side of it that allows for the back fabric, whatever we are attaching the ruffle to, that's what slides into this little slit. And then you're actually sewing your project upside down because this little slit slides over the tea towel that goes inside that little slit there, and then whatever fabric we're ruffling goes on the bottom. And the way that we adjust the fullness of our ruffle is by adjusting our stitch length and maybe even adjusting your tension just a little bit to make it looser. We can also kind of push the fabric and let it kind of wrinkle up and then let it go as it's going through the gathering foot, and that also helps give you a full ruffle on the bottom of your tea towel as well. If you've got a project that needs our gathering foot, you can purchase one online or drop by the shop and grab one for yourself. Holidays in July is coming up July 14th through 19th, and I'm going to show you a project each week going up to that date of some of the cute things that we have going on for holidays in July. And this week our project comes from Free Spirit, and it's called Spooky Cute Halloween. And these fabrics are actually Mary Engelbright fabrics, and this is the recommended pattern for that. It's going to be really fun to put together, really neat, fun prints all the way around. So really, really looking forward to holidays in July and getting to share all these really fun projects with you. Thank you so much for joining us this week on Shop Talk. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2,